Sun Wukong and every relationship in Journey to the West. A grand narrative of power, reflection, and transformation. Sun Wukong was never simply a hero. He was never just a rebellious monkey. He was never just a demon-slaying warrior. He was never just a disciple on pilgrimage. From the very beginning, his existence was a disturbance. He had no parents, no bloodline, no dynasty, no inheritance. He was born from stone, a crack in the world itself. He did not belong to any system, and because he did not belong, every relationship he formed was not built on tradition, loyalty, or hierarchy. It was forged through collision. Sun Wukong's life is not a series of battles. It is a series of mirrors. Every character he meets reflects a version of himself, past, present, or possible. Bodhi Patriarch, the one who gave him fire. Sun Wukong's first meaningful relationship is with Bodhi Patriarch. Bodhi is not merely a teacher. He is the architect of Wukong's awakening. He teaches him the 72 transformations, cloud somersault, travel, immortality, cultivation, mystical discipline. But what makes Bodhi extraordinary is not what he gives Wukong. It is what he refuses to give. Protection. Bodhi knows Wukong's nature. Proud, volatile, hungry for recognition. If he keeps Wukong sheltered in the mountains, Wukong will remain powerful but immature. So he does the hardest thing a teacher can do. He sends him away. Not out of rejection, but out of foresight. Bodhi is the only figure in Wukong's life who does not attempt to control him, does not try to punish him, does not exploit his power. He empowers him and then releases him. Wukong never speaks of Bodhi again, and that silence is reverence. The Jade Emperor. The system itself. When Wukong descends into heaven, his conflict is not personal. The Jade Emperor does not hate Wukong. The Jade Emperor represents order, hierarchy, protocol, cosmic bureaucracy. When Wukong is appointed as keeper of the heavenly horses, the insult is not in the job, it is in the dismissal. Wukong does not crave domination. He craves recognition. The Jade Emperor attempts diplomacy first. He offers titles, positions, containment. But heaven underestimates what Wukong truly is. He is a being who cannot tolerate being minimized. Their conflict is not evil versus good. It is individuality versus structure. The Jade Emperor fights through armies because he is not a warrior. He is a ruler, and rulers defend systems. Wukong, at this stage, exists outside all systems. Li Jing. Discipline. Without emotion, Li Jing, the heavenly marshal, represents military authority. He is not ideological, he is not emotional, he executes orders. To Li Jing, Wukong is not a philosophical problem, he is a threat that must be neutralized. This dynamic deepens Wukong's alienation. For the first time, Wukong faces not hatred, not rivalry, but institutional indifference. That indifference is colder than hostility. Nezha, the tamed rebel. Nezha and Wukong share a similar origin story. Nezha once defied his father. He once rebelled. He once disrupted heaven's structure, but Nezha eventually became integrated into the celestial hierarchy. He retained his power, but he surrendered autonomy. When Nezha battles Wukong, it is not just a fight, it is a comparison of two futures. One rebel chose assimilation, the other chose defiance. Nezha stands as a possible version of Wukong, had Wukong accepted his role early. They are not enemies, they are divergent timelines. Erlang Shen, the mirror of control. Erlang Shen is Wukong's true combat mirror. Both possess transformation abilities. Both are immensely powerful. Both operate independently. But Erlang Shen has discipline. He has restraint. He has structure. Wukong fights with brilliance and fury. Erlang fights with strategy and coordination. Wukong's defeat here is not a matter of strength. It is a lesson in control. Erlang represents power aligned with order. Wukong represents power aligned with impulse. This is the first time Wukong realizes raw strength is not enough. Laozi, the furnace of transformation. Laozi attempts to destroy Wukong by placing him in the 8 trigram furnace. Instead, he refines him. The furnace is not merely fire, It is suffering. It is isolation. It is forced stillness. From it, Wukong gains the fiery golden eyes, the ability to see through deception. Symbolically, the furnace burns away ignorance. Laozi represents transformation through pressure. Wukong does not die. He evolves. The Buddha, the end of arrogance. The Buddha does not fight Wukong. He simply demonstrates scale. When Wukong leaps across the cosmos and discovers he never left the Buddha's palm, the lesson is devastating. There are dimensions beyond strength. There are layers beyond speed. There are realities beyond rebellion. The Five Elements Mountain is not a prison. It is contemplation. 500 years of silence do what no battle could. They soften arrogance. Guanyin, compassion with restraint. Guanyin introduces the golden headband, the tightening spell, pain upon disobedience. At first, Wukong views it as humiliation, but over time it becomes guidance. Guanyin represents controlled compassion. She does not break Wukong. She channels him. She is the bridge between destruction and purpose. Bull Demon King, the old self. Bull Demon King is Wukong's former brother-in-arms. Once they stood against heaven together. But after Wukong's imprisonment, only one of them changed. Bull Demon King remained proud, dominant, untamed. When they clash again during the pilgrimage, the battle is symbolic. Wukong is confronting the version of himself that never matured. Bull Demon King is stagnation. He is what Wukong might have become had he never endured the mountain. Their fight is farewell. Princess Iron Fan. Complexity of emotion. Princess Iron Fan is not purely villainous. She fights for family, for territory, for dignity. Her conflict with Wukong introduces emotional complexity. The world is not just demons and gods. It is attachment, resentment, memory. She teaches Wukong that motivations are rarely simple. Red Boy. Youthful arrogance. Reborn Red Boy is the echo of young Wukong. Powerful, confident, unwilling to submit. He seeks validation, not domination. When Guanyin subdues Red Boy and brings him under discipline, Wukong witnesses his past self being guided. It is a confrontation with memory. Red Boy teaches Wukong that power without direction repeats cycles. The Spider Demons. Illusion of desire. The Spider Demons represent temptation. They do not fight directly, they seduce, they manipulate. Wukong's ability to see through illusion marks his evolution. He is no longer reactive, he is perceptive. Desire is a subtler enemy than violence. Golden Horn and Silver Horn. The trap of rules. These demons wield magical artifacts governed by strict rules. Say the wrong word, you are captured. This is not brute force. This is systemic vulnerability. Wukong must outthink them. For the first time, strategy overtakes aggression. Yellow Wind Demon, humility through loss. The Yellow Wind Demon blinds Wukong. His most prized ability, his sight through illusion, fails him. This is humiliation. It is vulnerability. Wukong learns dependence is dangerous. He seeks help. He learns humility. The Six-Eared Macaque, the Shadow Self. The Six-Eared Macaque is Wukong's deepest mirror, identical in appearance, identical in ability. This is not a physical opponent, it is psychological. He represents doubt, paranoia, rage. Only the Buddha can distinguish the real from the shadow. When the shadow dies, Wukong symbolically integrates his darker self. The Celestial Army, systemic force. The heavenly soldiers are not characters. They are the embodiment of collective order. Early Wukong fights the system. Later, Wukong functions within it. He does not lose individuality, he gains alignment. Tang Sanzang, the moral anchor. Tang Sanzang possesses no combat power, but he possesses conviction. He forces Wukong to endure restraint, to pause, to consider. Tang Sanzang teaches patience, the hardest discipline for someone built from fire. Zhu Baji, the embodiment of desire. Baji represents indulgence, lust, hunger, laziness. He is not evil. He is human weakness personified. He serves as Wukong's contrast. Sha Wujing, stability. Wujing represents endurance, quiet strength, loyalty without ego. He is the grounding presence in the group. The white dragon horse, sacrifice once a prince, now a steed. Transformation through humility. He embodies silent service. Final integration. In the end, Wukong does not conquer everyone. He absorbs them. Each encounter reshapes him. He does not become obedient. He becomes integrated. He is no longer wildfire. He becomes directed light.